Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have been waiting for here at the Sailor Jerry Rampage at Remington in Oklahoma City. Our main event of the evening. Inside the cage, two great fighters facing off. Already in the cage now, fighting out of the blue corner, Julius Holmes out of Arlington, Texas, training at All-American MMA and working his way into the ring now, Kevin Hickey, undefeated in the cage and fighting for Team KO. I'm Andrew Spino, joined ringside by Emmanuel Rivera. Emmanuel, here we have two really great gyms going head-to-head. Tell us about the fighters and tell us what they would pick up at each of their respective gyms.
Well, Tanner Hickey is a guy that trains out of AMA, so we have a lot of guys from AMA. Is that right, AMA? Yeah, he's a part of Team TKO, fighting out of AMA. Yeah. The TKO is just a management side.
Right.
So AMA definitely is a great gym. A lot of the guys like DeMario, Myron Dennis, a lot of guys from that gym do come and spar with us. So I've seen Tanner around. He's obviously coming off just a fresh amateur career. He went 3-1 as an amateur. I think he's 1-0 as a pro. Julius Holmes, also coming out of a great gym. He definitely has a couple losses, but you can't go off the records. 2-2, Julius Holmes, but a lot of times those guys, when they lose those fights, they come back a different beast. So it's going to be interesting to see how Julius comes in against a guy like Tanner Hickey.
Yes, it will. Both these guys look in shape and ready to go. Let's send it up into the cage with Gerald Whalen.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Remington Park, good evening and welcome to the main event here at the Sailor Jerry Rampage at Remington, presented by Tecate. This main event is proudly brought to you by Sailor Jerry. 3 rounds, 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 174 pounds. His professional record stands at 2 wins with 2 defeats. From Arlington, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, Julius Holmes! And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at an official 175 pounds. His professional record stands at 1 win with no defeats. From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, ladies and gentlemen, Tanner Hickey! We go to Mark Carter for your instructions.
All right, guys, here it is, the main event. There's really nothing much to talk about, is there? Touch it up and let's do this.
This is our main event, HD MMA, presenting the Rampage at Remington, presented by Tecate Light and Sailor Jerry. This is Tanner Hickey fighting out of the red corner in the black trunks with white trim. Holmes in the white trunks with black trim. Emmanuel Rivera, both these guys built very differently. What should we expect in terms of contrast of styles?
Well, right now, it's hard to tell what kind of style they have. Obviously, Holmes is trying to get the takedown. They both are built kind of similar, stocky guys, and there's not a tall, lanky guy in the fight. We got Holmes obviously trying to take it down. That's probably the game plan for Holmes, is to come in, take Tanner down and try to grind him out, get him off his back. But I know that Tanner is comfortable off his back, so we'll see what he does with this.
Holmes showing some serious wrestling skills as he works Hickey to the ground. Time up at Hickey, maintaining pretty good wrist control. Big on the bottom. There he posts up, although he takes a knee, and a quick 3-punch combination, including a pretty heavy right uppercut from Julius Holmes as Hickey was working his way off the cage.
Yeah, that was a nice uppercut by Holmes. It was smart to exit out with some punches, and he did just that. We got Hickey. Ooh. Holmes just landed a nice left. Now we got to keep in mind that Holmes is a southpaw, so he did land that straight left.
Holmes landed a very nice shot, and his corner, which is very near to us, screaming, He's hurt. He's hurt.
He did wobble. He did wobble.
Yeah,
I don't know how hurt he was, but he definitely needs to clear out the cobwebs. And Tanner's on the bottom right now trying to clear that off.
How hard is it to clear out the cobwebs when you're having to think about being on bottom when a guy's elbows are coming right into your face?
Well, partly is part of the training. You know, how much have you trained off your back? How confident, how calm can you be? Tanner looks pretty good.
There's your
He's
answer
got
right there,
armbar.
although it looked like Hickey. He did.
That wasn't a tight armbar, but he definitely was able to transition out of that and create something, create a scramble.
He had a little scare there. Hickey, though, showing off his wrestling skills by getting out of that and back to their feet. But Holmes lands a nice right knee.
And I think the knee landed to the body, I think.
It did land to the body, but Hickey actually took a knee at that point. Like you were explaining earlier, the knees to the face look brutal. The knees to the body are the ones that really hurt.
What we're seeing here is Holmes with the pressure. Another fight with pressure. A lot of guys don't train, with that much pressure on them. And they have to be ready because there's always going to be a guy that is relentless with the pressure. And you got to know how to be able to deal with it. Tanner's not dealing with it the best that we've ever seen. He just got caught.
Tanner Hickey's in big trouble. And I think Julius Holmes has all the confidence he needs now to win this fight. You could see it on their faces as they were in stand-up that Holmes is just brimming with confidence, and those knees to the hanging ribs are going to hurt for 2 weeks. Oh, what a right hand. Straight right hand, but Hickey not to be counted out, trying to counter with an uppercut, but simply does not have an answer for the overwhelming punching pressure of Julius Holmes. And now he's going down, the referee giving it a close look. And that is it. Referee Mark Carter waves off contest. Julius Holmes raising his record to 3-2 and handing Tanner Hickey his first defeat inside the cage. We will have the official time when we come back. Welcome back to the Sailor Jerry Rampage at Remington. Our main event, Julius Holmes versus Tanner Hickey, ends in round number 1. Let's get the official time from Gerald Whalen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening, brought to you by Sailor Jerry, ends at 3 minutes and 24 seconds into the first round. Your winner by TKO, out of the blue corner, Julius Holmes.